And welcome to our Friday the 13th episode of the Wrestling World. Spooky! We are your hosts, Park CB, and of course for Friday the 13th we have the zombie. What's going on, guys? What's up?
Is the boogeyman coming out of the closet?
I was actually just watching a bunch of boogeyman videos this morning.
I just heard on the radio that they're making another Chucky movie.
Cult of Chucky, yeah, I did see that. I saw
That's
something
kind
about
of,
that. The last one was supposedly not that bad.
I don't know, I didn't see it.
I haven't seen it either, just from what I've heard, it wasn't that bad.
I was listening to the commercial for it today, and he sounds like the Joker. I mean, if you didn't look to see if it was Chucky, you would think, why is the Joker...
Like animated Joker, or like...
Yeah, kind of animated Joker.
So like Mark Hamill.
So I wonder if Mark Hamill's doing the voice.
I don't think so, but that'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be different.
I would like that. Although, you know, Mark Hamill doesn't really strike me as like a Joker type.
No.
Or like, not a Joker, a Chucky type voice. I would like the Chucky type voice.
A horror type voice guy.
Yeah, pretty much. So what do you want to get off with? You said you wanted to move the announcements for last, right?
Yeah, we'll do the announcements.
All right, so we do have a few announcements that we're going to be going over at the end of the podcast. Some changes, some stuff you should know, but so just bear with us through this, and then get to the announcements. The cool
Bear
stuff.
down with us.
I didn't say bear down with us. I said
did.
Bear Grylls with us.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Before we move on, it's that Brad Dourif who's doing Chucky.
I don't know who that is.
Do I?
I think he's the original guy.
Unknown, probably. Yeah, movies like that tend not to get different people involved.
Yeah.
They keep the same voices throughout. Alright, so let's start off with, we'll go over a little bit of Raw. First thing is, Mick Foley. What do you guys think? Mick Foley really sucking shit on Raw lately.
I think he's dying.
You think so?
Yeah.
He shaved his head again.
I saw that. I watched Raw this week.
And then there was an article online about he's actually probably leaving after Mania.
Really? He's
Health issues.
Health issues?
Yep.
I wonder if it's all his concussions, if he finally has CTE.
Hepatitis C from all the bleeding.
You know what,
Oh, sidebar real quick. We were talking about Abdullah the Butcher last week, if anybody listened to the podcast last week. And I was at my job, and I just happened to turn around and looked. Where I work, there's this long hallway that goes 5 miles to the other end of the building. And I just happened to look down, and I see this fucking guy walking my way. And if you've ever seen Abdullah the Butcher,
this guy was all cut the fuck up on his head.
He's got this big-ass bald head, and he always wears like half shirts and stuff, and he's got this weird-ass walk. And I looked down there, I'm like, this guy looks familiar. And he got close. He fucking looks like Abdullah the Butcher. Same body size, half shirt with the big fucking arms. I'm like, holy shit.
His head scarred the fuck up?
Yeah, he's kind of got scars on his head. I thought like, it could be his fucking son.
How do you know you didn't meet Abdullah the Butcher?
Well, unless Abdullah the Butcher
now?
works in a fucking machine shop now.
He might.
It's possible.
You think he made money off fucking busting himself open the way he did? No, guy's poor as fuck.
Stabbing fucking people in the face and all that other good shit.
I've been watching a lot of the U-Shoot interviews, and a lot of guys think that Abdullah the Butcher is responsible for giving a bunch of guys like hepatitis C and shit, but he won't get tested.
I watched that video of that.
Did we talk about this last week a little bit?
No.
And we got on to Abdullah the Butcher, though. I know that about something.
I watched some show about that, and yeah, I think that was true, because he used to cut guys open with those size that he had.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of guys are pissed off about. That's pretty much why WWE has gotten rid of fucking
bleeding, because they're
that
worried about
whole
guys.
thing.
Yeah, they're worried about guys getting hepatitis and shit like that. But now they're all tested. I know we're already going off script.
Little pig, let me in.
Thank you, Negan. Wow, all your Walking Dead sounds already.
Yeah.
So early for that. Soundboard's back!
Somewhat.
Kinda. Little bit. Not the original soundboard.
No. So, yeah.
But no, I saw something about that. Who else was I watching? I forget. I want to say it was Teddy Long said before he was married, Mick Foley could actually pull some pussy.
Really?
That's what
He's
Teddy
been
Long
married
was
for
saying.
a long time, though.
He was saying back when he was in WCW as Cactus Jack, Mick Foley could pull some serious
He was
pussy.
married back then, too.
He said Mick Foley was pulling pussy.
Wow. I don't know how that's possible because he's the one ugly fuck.
Oh, think about it. Ladies marry guys in jail all the time.
It's
What
true.
about freaking like 20-something-year-old who married Charles Manson? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, psychotic, but it's true.
I don't know. I also heard about how cheap Mick Foley was, where he'd like sleep in hotel couches and stuff like out in the lobby.
Did you watch the thing on the network about him?
Yeah, where he like would wash get back in his clothes. His gross
After he
wrestling
showered,
clothes
he'd
after
go
he
right back
showered.
into his clothes.
Probably smelled
Yeah.
like fuck. Ugh. I can't believe that.
It's
No
'cause he
wonder he has so much
He
money.
has what, 4 kids? Or was it 3?
He's Dewey, Noel, the retarded one.
4. There's 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
Although
I
the
can see-
retarded one wasn't born then.
Yeah. But still,
He was-
you still have to pay for them. Who's guess who?
Who's guess?
That was Herbert the pervert.
No, Herbert's back.
He's got some ice cream in his truck for you.
Yeah.
So back to now that we're back on Mick Foley. Anyone have like a legit idea of what's going on with him, like these health issues? I'll take that coffee, sir. While we discuss
The
this.
first week when he got did the first shave and everything, I mentioned the zombie and Tabs that he looked sick.
What if he has cancer? I feel like they would have done a whole thing about that. Like he wouldn't be on the road if he had cancer right now.
But if
He
you
does,
look at
he
his face, he looks sick.
I think it's
Yeah.
just from all the fucking travel. He's too old for it. He's not used to it anymore. He's fatigued
And
as
all
fuck.
those damn concussions are just catching up to him now.
What if he has a brain aneurysm on a flight and dies? Collect your Mick Foley shit
And all
now.
my Mick Foley shit's gonna go through the fucking roof.
I have his autograph.
We have his book, we have his beanie doll, we have a figure.
Yep.
Not one of his first figures.
So the thing right now, Mick Foley stuff is worth nothing.
Yeah, because
Nobody
Any of it's nothing.
Nobody
It's worth
gives
nothing
a
at all.
fuck about Mick
I don't think they
Foley.
really give a fuck about him back when he wrestled. I mean,
People
His
like Cactus Jack. They
figure-
did not like Mankind.
figure-wise, it's nothing.
I feel like he was one of those mass-produced figures, though. He wasn't a tough figure to find.
Yeah.
He was like one of the common figures, while like an Owen Hart or someone like that would have been a more rare figure to find. Or even like a Farouk or anyone like that.
Owen Hart's tough to find now. Because he's buried.
He's one of the rarest figures in... Yeah, he is. Or is he cremated?
It's one of the
We
two.
can't find him anymore because
continues because
the-
they discontinued all his shit.
as soon as
Yeah,
they
they don't make anything
if
from
they
him anymore.
get back,
They have no rights
Right,
to
yeah, they
shit
get the
for him
rights
right
back.
now.
Even the
Good
blue,
luck with
even the
that.
blue blazer.
Well, yeah, that's all under Owen Hart, I bet.
Yeah, possibly.
Good luck with that. I don't
what
think
about
you'll...
the Patriot?
The Patriot you could probably get. What was the guy Hulk Hogan dressed up as? The
Yeah.
American. The
I thought
Patriot was a legit dude.
Not that he did the
Same
Patriot,
same time as same colors, but he wasn't the Patriot. He was
the American.
the American or
Brother.
something like that, brother. And he wore the red, white, and blue mask. But the Patriot was a legit wrestler in the late 90s.
We're big fans of Hulk Hogan now,
Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan's the tits.
especially since he bought our doll from us.
Can't believe that cheap fuck only paid $15.
Well, we only had it up for. It was on sale. That's why.
Yeah, it was.
No sales. He has to pay extra. I'm gonna
Dude,
copy.
you know, and we wrote a little note inside the thing. And he left feedback, and
It said great packaging.
that's it.
Great packaging, brother.
Not even
No
a
brother, no nothing.
But you Googled it. It was
Yeah.
legit his shop.
Yeah, I
It was-
actually saw that. If there's an episode of Toy Hunter where Jordan goes down to the fucking
It's Ron
the
Howard.
beach shop. Ron
Yeah,
Howard.
the beach shop.
He actually went in and was
It's
talking
in
to Ron
Tampa,
Howard.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, my old boss. They do a managers meeting for my company. My old boss passed it.
Everything on their eBay store is just Hulk Hogan stuff signed, and then a random Macho Man stretch figure that Hulk Hogan signed.
Yeah.
As kind of like a fuck you.
That's
almost.
blasphemy!
I think it's more of a fuck you to Macho Man.
Right? Although, Macho Man did get divorced. I doubt his was as expensive as Hulk Hogan's.
Yeah.
Did Macho Man ever have kids? I don't think so.
No.
I'm assuming not.
No. His kids never killed anyone.
Nope.
No one ever leaked a tape of Macho Man using the N-word.
Unless
Macho Man
Stephanie had Macho Man's babies.
Those are Macho Man's kids. That makes so much sense now. Vince McMahon hired to have him killed. He hired someone to give Macho Man a heart attack. He brought up, what they didn't tell you is Macho Man had the heart attack because they exhumed Miss Elizabeth's corpse. And it was standing in the middle of that highway, so he had a heart attack and crashed his Jeep.
He saw a ghost.
Lex Luger somehow managed to get her on that highway.
No, I don't want to jump around because then we'll get all lost. We need to talk about Raw. We need to. I can't jump around on this sheet because it's going to be impossible to get us back to where we need to be.
Okay.
Although we were doing well.
Luger.
WCW. He'll be the new GM. Oh, imagine if they brought good old Yertle the Turtle as the new GM. Do we have any guesses as to who the new GM's going to be?
I don't know.
Think it'll be someone you haven't seen on TV in a long
Draws.
time. Draws. Good pick.
Definitely draws.
The wheelchair match draws and Lex Luger.
Who would
Stone
win
Cold?
that match?
No. Stone Cold's not coming back full time.
Shawn Michaels.
No. Although he does have something to do with NXT now.
Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
Really?
He
He's a
helps
trainer.
train them once in a while.
My
After
boy.
Kevin Nash was a fuck and was like, yeah, new head trainer. Shawn Michaels was like, the fuck? I'm not the new head trainer.
Do you see Triple H coming back up then?
As the GM?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
No,
That was Lex Luger, by the way.
to be honest, I have no clue who they're gonna put. I can't even guess, because they want, what's it say here, new blood heading up?
Yeah.
I don't.
Now, do you think there's gonna be a storyline where this guy is trying to challenge Mick Foley and they have like each guy manage someone?
Eric Bischoff coming back.
No. Bischoff ruined a lot of his stuff when he went to TNA and that whole thing happened.
Paul Heyman?
Eric Bischoff looked
No,
so sad
Paul
when I saw
Heyman-
him at Super Mega Fest.
Paul Heyman.
Nobody wanted any autographs.
I bet he was charging an arm and a leg, though.
That was the one Ric Flair was at.
It's because no one likes him.
Fuck, I wouldn't want Eric Bischoff's autograph if Ric Flair was there.
Yeah.
Be like, woo! And Ric Flair'd be like, listen, man, I'm gonna show you my dick with all the diseases on it. Woo! You think Ric Flair has an STD?
Oh, yeah.
He for sure has an STD, right?
Is he an STD? Probably.
He probably is one.
Ric Flair invented HIV.
Yeah.
Ric Flair's the original HIV. I get a GM for you. Yake the Snake Roberts.
Taz.
Taz I could see. I could see Taz filling in as the GM.
They want new blood. Why not bring in Taz? He hasn't been with the freaking company in, what, 8, 9 years
Yeah,
now?
he hasn't been on TV
And they
for
just-
a long time.
They may just do away with the GM. And just Stephanie run it.
They might do that. I don't
But,
think it's
but if
Vince.
Triple H is coming back evil, or a bad guy, because Stephanie's already starting to show that bitch side again, so... And might I say, Stephanie looks like she's putting on weight.
Yeah, she does. I saw her on.
Is it
Raw
me,
the
or
other
does
day.
she look like she's pregnant again?
Nah, maybe not pregnant, but maybe getting real fat. Like,
Stress?
soon, like
She did that friggin' fitness DVD, and now she's fucking putting
catering
on weight.
food. Her fake tits look not as good now. Her
Because
suits
she's on,
look a little tighter.
she's on the road more now.
Who stays home with the kids?
Fucking nanny.
Probably Linda McMahon.
They might travel with the kids for all we know.
Oh God, the next
Well,
generation.
you gotta
of
figure
fucking-
NXT.
I think they're all daughters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
NXT is
They're gonna be
taped
getting-
beforehand.
They're gonna be getting plowed by fucking wrestlers in no time. Those kids, just like Stephanie, age of 16 or whatever it
Seth's
was.
probably had his way with some of them.
Seth Rollins, the disappointing penis.
Yes.
Poor guy. That girl ruined his almost marriage. Now all he has to look forward to is Raw tapings and fucking once a year up, down, down tournaments.
Tournament. He's filthy at Madden.
He is. He's nasty.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is nasty at Madden. I want to play him. I'll beat him. I'll beat him. Madden 10. Get at me.
Option.
HB Direct Snap.
HB Direct Snap.
Screen. And
Screen.
slants.
Slants.
Slants on third down. Got it. Got
Cover
the
2
game plan.
defense.
That's all
Once
you
in a
need.
while, middle linebacker blitz. Boom, he's done.
That's all you need to beat Seth Rollins. Trust me. I've studied the tape.
So your guy came back.
What?
Your guy came back.
HBK?
Yeah.
I didn't think the segment was that good. You were a little more optimistic than I was about it. I actually was like, wow, this is kind of a shit segment. Like, please just continue to grasp at rating straws any way you can. And why the
Yeah,
His
'cause
plugging of his movie was just terrible.
Well, I think he did it as a joke. Like, he doesn't take anything seriously when he's there.
Is that I'm guessing that's a religious movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels is all about religion and plowing Sonny.
Plowing Sonny.
Yeah, he used to.
Every day.
Did anybody think there was a need to put Rusev and Jinder Mahal? Since when the fuck are they a tag team?
Since a few weeks ago when they beat the shit out of Enzo, and that's why he's in that wheelchair.
But he came out of the wheelchair.
I know.
He looks like such a.
I feel like Enzo smokes so much pot when he's not.
He has to be hopped up on something.
Well, even Ryback said a lot of dudes he knows in WWE will smoke on the road. And he was talking about, because he just did 2 big episodes about the wellness policy and shit, talking about how when people get tested, but he was talking about their marijuana rules. It's like, what was it, $5,000 or something you get fined if you test positive for it?
So it's other drugs that get you suspended.
Marijuana you get suspended and a fine. But the marijuana fine is just as hefty as steroids. Which makes no sense to me.
That's stupid.
So what are they gonna do in these states that are making it legalized?
Who knows?
Yep, but it's legal statewide.
Yeah.
Federal, it's not. So the companies can say, still, until the federal government makes it fucking legal.
Best of luck.
Yeah.
Best of luck to that. No, I don't know. And who fucking knows? That, to be honest though, Ryback's podcast quickly becoming my favorite wrestling podcast. Just straight wrestling podcast.
Ryback.
Yeah. It's actually funny as fuck.
Maybe I'll start listening to it.
Yeah, do it. It's conversations with the big... They're easy to listen to. It's like an hour. It's not like Rogan where you have to... Like, Rogan's my favorite podcast to listen to when I'm driving around.
Yeah.
Because it's a 3-hour podcast. Like, I can start it, stop it. Like, it's nice for my drive to work and my drive home.
Did you hear that AJ Styles was named Professional Illustrated Wrestler of the Year?
Yep.
With 51% of the votes. And Roman Reigns was voted most hated.
Still, that's 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row for the Roman guy.
Turn the fucker heel and be done with it.
We'll get into your thing, because you had a couple questions you wanted to ask about that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, let's, what was it? Our most...
Yeah, I'll ask it later.
Just ask it now, you're already on... I can hop back to this, the rest of it's easy. The rest
You
of
have
Raw
it with
talk.
you.
Yeah, I do.
Good work. Great job. Get that
I got
notebook.
everything near me. Alright, I got 3 topics, but
Yeah. What do you got? What do you got for us?
who do you think was the, personally to you, who was the most improved or impressive wrestler last year?
For me, personally, Matt Hardy. Guy took himself from nobody gives a fuck about you, Matt Hardy, to literally the
Did his own thing.
The best thing in pro wrestling on a stupid ass gimmick that shouldn't have gotten over.
It's
And
one of
got
those-
over
it was one of those
because it
gimmicks-
was so stupid.
It's one of those gimmicks that should have went right out the window.
I remember when we were making fun of it, and then I watched it, and I go, this is fucking hilarious. Like, this gimmick is gold. So that's my guy. Obviously you're not getting, like, 5-star matches out of him, but the
No, not anymore.
entertainment-wise, the value he's putting out between just with that character and then all the funny segments where he basically is TNA,
Yeah.
where he's literally main eventing every episode. I'm all about it. Matt Hardy for me. B, who you got? I probably took
I'll go with AJ.
AJ, yeah.
Just
Yeah, you can make
comes
a
in
case.
within a year. He hasn't even been there a full year yet, and look what he's done.
Coming up on a year, though.
I think he's probably keeping that brand alive. I mean, there really isn't any fucking... I mean...
SmackDown's even getting stale to me. I started watching, I couldn't make it through. It's really starting
Dean
to...
Ambrose is getting bored to me.
Fuck Dean Ambrose.
I know other people like him.
I don't know how
But-
many times we have to go through that bullshit. Fuck that.
Between him and The Miz, I don't know.
See, The Miz was
The
becoming
Miz is
more
getting
entertaining
better
to me,
now.
though.
Is he?
The Miz was like the
Heel-wise-
second best heel on
Heel-wise,
SmackDown.
he's getting better. Because his promos are getting better the more he's getting hated on now.
Was he?
He's,
Yeah, I haven't seen too much.
he's
of it
making
'cause
it more
I can't
real,
fucking stand
and
him
his
so much.
fucking wife is banging!
I
Oh,
think him just shitting on Ambrose and Renee Young being together is helping.
I cannot stand Dean Ambrose. I will never be able to stand him.
He's Roman Reigns of SmackDown.
Yeah.
Same moves.
Yeah, they're gonna end up putting the Shield back together. They're gonna end up doing some swaps. And
Well, Reigns
The
and
Shield.
Rollins are already like teaming up more, right?
I think that what's gonna happen is Ambrose is gonna get traded over to over to Raw, and bring them back together.
Who do you think he gets?
which leads into my next question. If you can put any stable together, or fraction,
A fraction, aka
who
fraction.
would you like to see?
Let's
So
see.
say, I know everybody seems to be doing 3 guys, but most of them should be 4, and you can go 3 and a manager.
I'm going easy answer. They were already a real thing. I'm going Balor, I'm going AJ Styles, and I'm going Gallows and Anderson.
It's the Bullet Club.
I want Bullet Club. Even toss Omega in there. I want Bullet Club in WWE in a not broken down form like they've done to Gallows and Anderson, because they haven't done shit with that.
I'd like to see another NWO fraction.
That's what would happen with the
That's
Bullet
what
Club.
Bullet Club
But,
basically
yeah,
was.
but a better structured, not like how it completely took over.
Where every week there was a new NWO guy, and it was
Yeah,
like,
there was like
oh, well,
400.
here's low card guy that doesn't get any TV time. He's transferred over. He's
I
Bullet
think
Club.
I think 4 or 5 guys would be good.
That's why. I mean,
Any more than
granted,
that, it's kind of fucking ridiculous.
Gallows and Anderson in New Japan were known for like their entertainment value, but they haven't done shit with them.
Yeah, that kind of
They
fallen
did
to
a
the
bad.
wayside.
They did a bad
Well,
feud with
They're
New
having a
Day.
feud now with Cesaro and Sheamus.
So they're gonna probably take the titles from them.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
see
think.
them doing
I
it.
don't think so, and I don't know why.
Are they over?
Like
Sheamus
that.
and
Cesaro is.
Cesaro's always over though. Because
they must have been backstage going, how can we fuck with the people? Let's put a good guy and a bad guy together and see how they react
I
to this.
hate that. They're not even a real team. Like
I
they're
blame
not a
Mick Foley.
legit
And they all
tag
come out to
team.
they come out to this.
That's Mick Foley for you. He's the one who put them together.
Per the writing, but
Still.
I don't know. He doesn't write the show though. I can't fault him for that.
Shit. I'm tired.
Some of us had to work today.
Yeah, no
Been
kidding.
up since fucking 5:30. No, that's the writing. I can't blame Foley for that. But
How do you bring these guys in
damn.
as these top guys? They get cheered their first day on the job, and nothing.
right, they sat him backstage forever, made him wait. But now the rumor is that Samoa Joe's gonna get this huge push. What show is he going to?
SmackDown.
You think?
Yeah.
Who's this?
Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
SmackDown.
That's my surprise Rumble entrant. Put it down. It's Mojo.
I don't think that's a surprise. I think it's already out there.
Not yet. It's still just a rumor. The big rumor is they want to give him a mega push before Mania. But that's... see, 2 days ago I read Vince McMahon just thinks he's a fat Samoan and wants to leave him in
Vince
NXT.
McMahon's also canceled the Taker-Cena feud for Mania.
Did he?
Yep.
Thank God.
He just canceled it.
When?
Yesterday. So that's no longer on the table.
Really?
He has no idea what he wants to do with Taker now until Mania. So,
I think that's why he was on Raw.
Yeah.
So
So
he's
I'm-
switching over to Raw now, possibly.
I'm wondering if he's going to win
Taker
the title.
Strowman.
Yeah, because of that whole thing. You could see a Taker Strowman match,
He's gonna eliminate Strowman and some shit's gonna happen.
but he also said in there he doesn't want Taker for Strowman for Mania, but he might still have them fight.
What do you think of the Rumble this year? There
I
seems to
don't
be a
know.
lot of big guys and
I don't know who the fuck
Old
is gonna
guys.
win. B is up until I just heard that news that Taker Cena was gonna be was canceled. I said I can see Taker winning if Cena wins the belt.
I can still see Taker winning because
Now-
after Raw went off air, he came out and attacked Jericho and Kevin Owens.
Now though, you know what? Now with the rumors that Samoa Joe's supposed to be getting this monster push, do you think it's out of the realm of possibility to see Samoa Joe come up from NXT and win the Rumble? Start a big,
yeah, because he's not a rookie.
old-fashioned TNA feud.
With
Samoa
Styles.
Joe, AJ Styles. And
That
just
would be
let that
good.
steal the fucking show at Mania. Because I just read the main event for Mania is 100% Brock Goldberg.
Yeah.
I would
That's
love,
in Goldberg's contract, 100% Mania main event.
Yeah, 'cause
Fucking
it's his last match.
snoozer! Here comes a snoozer, folks.
is that going to be for the title?
No.
No, it's just gonna be Lesnar probably beating the shit out of him.
Well, that's
Which would mean they'd
fucking-
have to have one at probably Roadblock that ends in a DQ.
That's in his contract. That pay-per-view too.
It's probably a DQ or something.
Well, you know those two are gonna eliminate each other.
Yep.
Are they 1 and 2? Is that how they're booking it?
What do you mean 1 and 2?
so that they can,
entrance.
I don't know.
so that they can fight
I
each
was
other
hearing
first.
that those two are the first two in the match.
I'd be excited, but what happens in the... you know that the third person out's going to be some scrub that's just getting dumped so they can battle it out.
Sin Cara.
Could be Sin Cara, that'd be funny. I don't think you can have them 1 and 2. I almost think they're 29 and 30. Or Brock's
Here's
in
the
it.
thing too now. Are cruiserweights gonna be in this thing?
I would think so.
No,
You don't think
because
so?
their cruiserweights are for the cruiserweight division. I mean,
But
they
you
could.
can't really.
I'm sad they're already teasing Austin Aries as just a cruiserweight, because his whole gimmick in TNA was, yeah, I was a light guy, but he also won the heavyweight championship.
I love him and Corey Graves as commentary.
He's a good commentator. He has a career after.
Those
After
two
his
should just be the
wrestling career's done.
commentators.
You know what else he could do really well?
Wrestle.
Other than wrestle, he can coach the guys really well. He was the ROH head trainer after CM Punk. So I wouldn't mind seeing him. I mean, it'll be. I forget what they said he was out. Probably a year or something like that.
He's out a
Because he
little while.
fucked up his eye.
Yeah.
He broke his orbital bone or whatever. Thanks, Shinsuke. Fuck you. Do we see Nakamura at the Royal
Not
Rumble?
yet.
No.
Unless he loses the title to Rude at that NXT takeover.
But the big thing is Samoa Joe doesn't have a match. That's why Samoa Joe is my pick for. I haven't watched NXT. I'm just going off what I've read.
Who do you think the surprise entry is going to be?
I just gave my surprise entry.
No, I mean,
Samoa Joe.
old time wrestlers.
Old timers. I don't know if they have any this
The
year. To
Undertaker?
be honest with you,
Yeah, Undertaker. It's not really a surprise since he mentioned it.
I really don't think you have any surprise people. That
I think we have 1 or 2.
you need.
Maybe
they
1.
didn't have any last year. Last year's only surprise was
Styles.
Styles. The year before they had DDP and the Boogeyman.
I don't think I saw it last year.
You didn't watch last year's one.
No, I
No,
think
it was
I
just
missed it.
B and I texting back and forth about it.
Yeah.
Who won last year?
Reigns.
That's right. That's right. Did he? No, he didn't win last year, did he? No,
There's
he
no
won-
way he won because he was the first entrant.
No, Triple H won last year. Triple H won because he was the champion. It was for the
Yeah.
belt.
Yep.
I think Triple H, you might see Triple H in it again.
Yeah,
Him and Rollins dump each other, probably. Or Rollins dumps him,
Yeah, I see Triple H in it.
and maybe Jericho dumps Rollins or something like that.
You know, the Royal Rumble always sets up
Mania.
feuds and shit like that.
Yeah.
Matches for Mania and whatever.
So I'm hoping Kenny Omega's in it. 'Cause then they can.
There's a.
So
I
much crap on the internet about him.
Don't know
Well,
if you're gonna
it's
see
because
Omega that soon.
Last year around this time, John Cena was posting pictures on his Instagram of AJ Styles. And now this year, he's doing it with Kenny Omega.
Speaking of John Cena, did you see some of the shit Ryback said about him? Ryback shit on John Cena on his podcast.
Yeah.
Said I'm paraphrasing, but he said he was a cancer to wrestling
Yeah.
with the way he held guys back. I guess Alex Riley's about to do a huge interview about what happened with him. Because if you remember, Alex Riley was going to be a decent mid-card wrestler when he came up. He was with The Miz or whatever when The Miz was champ. And then something happened backstage with him and Cena, and then that's when he got he got hurt, and then made an announcer, and came back and
Did nothing.
gave him the boot. He was gonna start a feud with Kevin Owens too, and then he got hurt. Fucked up his back or something.
Ziggler
like that.
came out the other day saying reasons why he hates John Cena.
What was he saying? Because he fucks his girl.
Yeah, but I know that's one of the reasons.
Really?
Because I guess they were going to get back together or something, but.
He's got too much stroke backstage.
John Cena?
Yeah.
Well, even Ryback was saying backstage Triple H had said to him they'll never have another star like John Cena again. Because they
With
think
that much pull.
Ryback was saying he thinks that's why Triple H went to just buried his head with NXT and started collecting his guys. Because nobody in NXT has pull like that. So he can kind of because he said Cena's big thing was once somebody started getting big, that's when Cena would be like, hey, put me in the ring with him. And then he'd shove him down a notch or two and they'd never be the same.
Yeah.
They're standing in the company. So that's why he says Triple H went to NXT and really coddled his guys. Because he said he also had heard that Triple H was pissed when Kevin Owens had to work with Cena at first. Because he thought that was going to fuck Owens over, and it did for a long time, almost a whole year after that. He didn't do much.
And that's basically why he came up and helped him win the title.
He put on some good matches with Cena, and he carried Cena half the fucking...
You know, and Cena's had some decent matches, let's not lie. He had the Umaga matches were good.
Can't!
I went back and watched that I Quit match with Umaga was fucking fantastic. Good for him. His match against Brock was really brutal because it was something you hadn't seen in a long time.
Thugonomics days.
Even then, I don't think he put on that many good matches.
He was still 5 moves and out.
He's been that way
Long time.
10, 12 years now.
Long time. But I mean, Owens did. They had good matches together. Those are two guys that had good chemistry. I mean, his Punk matches were really good.
It's because Punk was in him.
That match with Damian Sandow, where Cena was trying to give up the belt or whatever, and he was going to get elbow surgery.
Yep.
And Sandow tried to cash in the
Sandow
money in
had
the
a
bank,
good match.
and then was never the same after that.
You mean Liberace?
They made him lose that fucking match. I hate that gimmick. Why are they making him gay now?
I don't know.
And you know what? They can
It's
get away with it
ridiculous.
because nobody fucking watches it. Where he's just blatantly making fun of gay people.
He probably fucking did that character himself, because they kind of have
Free reign.
free reign down there.
Or until they actually start with that new brand or whatever that they're doing.
Did they get bought out by
Yeah.
someone?
Somebody bought them out.
Really?
And they're going to completely rebrand
Dixie
the
Carter's
company.
gone.
Yeah, she's done. She's still with the company, but she's not going to have any pull or anything.
No creative control whatsoever.
She has a small minority share, right? She
Yeah.
still has shares, but she's not majority owner anymore. I did read that.
She has a very small share.
I did read that the other day. And she fucked Kevin Nash.
Yeah, she did.
That's what Jim Cornette said. I didn't read it. I didn't read it
either. I just saw that he came out and said that.
That smells, by the way, guys. I'm
Did
sorry.
you fart?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
Speaking of who the hell cares, what did you think of that Taker segment? I was texting you, and you know I was disappointed in it. I did not like it.
I thought when he stopped at the top, something was going to happen. Like at the top of the ramp before he came
Someone
down.
was going to jump him.
Yeah, like Braun Strowman or something.
But nothing happened.
I mean, I like that he got into Stephanie's face. It was like, you can't control me type of thing. But, I don't know.
And then he licked her nose.
Yeah, he did.
I don't get that. I didn't get that. One, why did she need Mick Foley to tell Undertaker to come on Raw if he already said he was on SmackDown? Because they need ratings.
And why did she look so fucking happy when he was coming down?
Oh, yeah, she was thinking about that dead dick. That rigor mortis dick.
What I don't understand was, why was Taker's appearance so important for Mick Foley's like, grade for his performance review?
What is...
That he has pull.
It's the fucking Undertaker. He's 51 years old. Yeah, some people are still happy that he shows up, but...
I'm not. I told you, I don't want to see a 51-year-old man win the Royal Rumble. I have no interest in that. I have no interest in watching a 51-year-old man in the main event. Just like I don't want to see Goldberg. Goldberg can go eat a dick. He couldn't wrestle before. He can't wrestle now.
The only way I will be kind of happy is if he doesn't look like shit.
I want to see Brock in a 90-second squash be over Goldberg. To bring it up. Imagine if that was the fucking booking, how mad people would be. Main event of WrestleMania. First of all, why the fuck is that the main event of WrestleMania? Brock over Taker wasn't the main event. Imagine if that was the main event of that Mania. I mean, it's talked about a lot now, but imagine if that was that's how you went out on Mania, seeing Brock over Taker.
Did you notice he said twice that WrestleMania doesn't define me anymore? That leads me to believe he's going to lose.
Losing. Well,
Yeah.
that's when I think he was going to face Cena and lose. Ron Rena was going to beat him for the title.
WrestleMania
So
does not
that's the only reason
define
why
me.
I think he's winning the Rumble. Because he'll put up his career versus whoever's the champion.
What if it's Taker? I don't want to see him against anyone but John Cena, though, I don't think. I don't want to see him against AJ Styles. Why? So it's like him against Punk, where I have to watch a smaller guy carry him the whole match? No thanks.
All right.
Thank
Him
you.
versus Braun Strowman.
Him against Matthew McConaughey.
Him versus Strowman would be terrible, because Strowman's just going to fucking
Strowman will run laps around him right now.
just toss him anywhere he wants.
He'll break him.
There was
Already
no one
seen
in
him
that
against-
company that Strowman,
Brock.
can't...
Brock.
Strowman would destroy Brock.
Brock would
They
destroy
need to bring that
Strowman.
fucking beast in from Lucha Underground that wears that mask. He isn't that tall,
You know who that
but he's a fucking beast.
he was
He's only 5'9".
Yeah.
he was the dude that used to feud with Monster Abyss.
Was he?
Yeah. I forget what they called him.
Bring back Mordecai.
He's not as tall as the Braun Strowman, but he's as wide.
Braun Strowman's so much bigger than him. I'm telling the only person that can beat strength-wise with Braun Strowman is Brock Lesnar. Because Brock Lesnar is a superhuman.
I'd like to see that match.
Lesnar goes over. Lesnar over Strowman. You guys know my stance on this. Lesnar over
I think
everyone.
at this point in the careers, I think
Can't
they
be
would.
true anymore.
I think they would have to put him over.
Lesnar over everyone.
Can't be true anymore. You get squashed by Goldberg in 30-something seconds, you are no longer a top
That means
guy. Like
no
that.
one's a top guy. Because look at everyone Brock squashed. So no one's a top guy. Goldberg's the top guy. Which is why I think it'd be fucking hilarious if Brock goes over in 90 seconds on him. Hits him with 3 F5s, kills him just like he did to The Undertaker. What if... Because I still am to the point where I'm not convinced Undertaker wasn't supposed to win that match until he got 3 concussions and couldn't stand up anymore.
I'm still pretty sure that Taker was supposed to win.
And he was just like, pin me, bro, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Brock was like, "Ha, plan worked."
Yeah.
No, I wish Orton wasn't so big now, where he could bring back that legend killer gimmick. But he's a legend in his own right now.
That brings up a whole new conversation
You do Orton. I wouldn't mind watching Orton against Taker. I think those two would put on a good little match.
I think Orton's infiltrated the Wyatt family and is breaking them up from the inside. I think that whole
Orton
thing's
Bray is the match at Mania.
Orton Harper.
The long draw. No, Orton Bray. I think you can do Orton Harper at Roadblock. Or not Roadblock, whatever the next.
I think
pay-per-view
Harper's
is.
the better wrestler out of the two of those.
But the better Mania is all about the concluding of stories, pretty much. Who's the better storyteller of the two? And it's Bray. This is, I think, if Orton really did infiltrate them, then this is what they were supposed to do with Daniel Bryan a couple years ago when Bryan ended up winning the belt.
Yeah.
Well, when he got into the inside of them.
Yeah, this is the long con of Orton going in.
Well, because you can kind of see it going on SmackDown. He's lost the titles now twice.
Orton did?
Yeah, they lost on SmackDown for the rematch. And him and Harper keep going at it.
No clue. I like Harper. I feel bad for the guy because he got hurt at a bad time. He was really gaining a lot of steam. And now he's lost in the shuffle because he doesn't fucking do much.
It's because they don't push him or Rowan at all. I know Rowan's injured
Rowan's
right
hurt
now.
as fuck. I think Rowan's out of a job next year. I think Harper might be out of a job, to tell you the truth.
I don't know.
I don't think that Wyatt family gimmick's going to last much longer.
I think if they go, they're going to TNA and they're going to join Decay.
Nah. They'll never go.
I can see them going to TNA and feuding.
Nope. They'll go to Lucha. Because that's who's going to have the money. Now that they're backed by Tedward Turner.
How would you have them down there, though? There's like that
They
gimmick.
fit in better down there than they do in WWE.
Yeah, but there's nobody that fucking big down there.
Sure there is. Cage. He's a machine.
No, I mean tall-wise.
Oh.
Well, actually, there is now. The snake guy.
Cage. He's a machine.
No, this dude has a mask on.
He looks like a fucking... The mask is like a snake.
I don't know who
They
it
come
is.
from the Dragon Clan, or whatever the fuck they're
Oh,
called.
it's Dragon Aztecas guys or whatever.
It's a chick.
I know who you're talking about.
There's like a snake and a
Cobra
dragon.
Kai or whatever her name is.
I don't know what the hell they are.
And then there's the dude that...
But the dude's fucking huge. The dragon.
I like the dude with the dragon mask.
Yeah.
The original dude with the...
Who made him
Drago.
Drago.
That dude's
Because he was part of them originally and he left. Actually, he's back with his regular tag team now.
Their storytelling is so good over there. How they make it a TV show.
I fucking love the
I think
in-between
that's
things.
cool
It's
as
awesome.
fuck. I think... Is Joey Ryan still wrestling?
Yeah, he was actually on.
Yeah! Joey
He put his fucking
Ryan.
lollipop down in his pants.
Oh, that's what he always does.
And then he pulled it out and started sucking on it. Well,
I love Joey Ryan.
it was pretty
Lucha Underground has Slim Jim commercials now.
Do they?
Johnny Mundo.
Johnny Mundo does Slim Jims now?
No longer Macho Man, it's Johnny Mundo.
Slap into a Mundo?
Basically, yeah. That is what it is now.
Oh man, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch all of season 3.
I just started watching.
I forgot. I forgot what channel it was, and then I have the mid-series finale recorded right now.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh, my other. I still think Mysterio's coming into the Rumble.
I don't see it.
I don't think he finishes up. I don't think he finished up his contract for the whole 3rd season of Lucha.
So he just did the mid-season finale and they left it off there with him tossing the dude into the freaking bleachers.
Yeah, so he's never going to fight that guy?
Maybe.
Because that was a storyline that they've been pushing for a little while.
It's like the whole season.
Yeah.
Maybe he's finishing his thing there. I know he's not signed past that though.
Yeah,
Him
you'll
and-
probably
Him and Prince Puma. Prince Puma, Ricochet's trying not to be put on, but they want to keep his character going in Lucha, so they'll put someone else in the mask.
Conan.
Imagine seeing. Is he back yet?
No.
No, he died after that 1st season.
I think he's writing backstage.
Yeah.
It's his show, isn't it?
No.
I thought it was his show.
He loans guys out because he works for AAA.
Yeah.
Like Pentagon, Ricochet. I'd love to see if Pentagon could learn fucking English. Take him, or even come with a manager. and
Nobody
take-
speaks English down there. Well, any of the luchas.
Some people speak both. Like Drago does both, I think.
Paul London speaks English.
Well, yeah. Besides those guys that we
Is
know.
Paul London cool down there? I haven't
The
seen.
Rabbit Tribe.
I haven't watched
They're all
it.
fucking
So.
weirdos.
Yeah,
And
they're a bunch of fucking.
Is
They-
Paul-
They like dance around the ring and shit.
they got fucking destroyed last week by the snake people.
The Dragon Tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Right.
kind of ridiculous, but
But Paul London's down there now.
Yeah.
Is he sweet?
He's like in a white suit and a white top hat and a cane and all.
Is he sweet though?
Yeah.
Does he have funny promos? Does he
The
smile?
one that I saw.
Does he smile?
Yeah.
That's what gets him fired, is smiling.
This is one half of the American Dolphin.
Who was the other half?
Daniel
Brian.
Bryan.
Was it Daniel Bryan or Brian Kendrick?
It was Daniel Bryan and Paul London.
That's right. The American Dolphins.
Well, they did that promo high as fuck.
Yeah. Although it was probably just Paul London that was high as fuck. 'Cause from what I've heard, Daniel Bryan wasn't a drug guy.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Rikishi though.
so some of the Hall of Fame was leaked this week.
Was it? Oh, that's right. You guys were talking about the picture, which I had seen.
Well,
One was announced.
two have been announced.
Two have been announced now.
Yes.
Rick Rude and DDP, right?
Yeah.
And
Which I called Rick Rude.
And I thought I called.
I
Rick
called
Rude.
Rick
Oh,
Rude.
did you? Oh no, I was just asking.
Because I was
if he
naming
in
off
it.
that list of 5 people that might be in
Yeah.
it. And he was one
Have
of
they
them.
said who's going to be?
I've heard Christian because they'll be in Tampa, which he lives in.
William Regal.
I fucking hope William Regal isn't in it. He does not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
And then
Come on, that lumberjack gimmick that he did for
That's
2
true,
minutes was
manly
awesome.
man.
Natural disasters.
I don't think they should be in it either. Although
Yeah.
they are the Shock Master. I think
He's
hospitalized.
hospitalized.
Yeah, I saw that.
See that? Yeah, he's sick.
Tugboat. The
So
Shock
the list did not
Master.
have a woman on it.
Oh, the other one was IRS.
Seriously?
Yes.
Is that the thing right
That's
there?
the rumored Hall of
Okay,
Fame
take a
class
look.
right now.
Which can't be true because there's no woman on it.
I mean, does there have to be a woman?
And there's
Really?
no.
No celebrity.
Yeah, there always is a woman and there's always a celebrity.
My mother.
My only thing is, do all these people live in Florida? Is that why they're trying to do it?
Not
DDP
necessarily.
doesn't. I mean, he lives in Atlanta, which isn't far, but the accountability crib.
Is there any real big name on there?
No,
Because they always have a headliner.
There's no headliner.
Right
on
now,
there.
there's no
The only
headliner.
headliner I could possibly see
I'm
them
saying
do
The
it.
Rock. The Rock is the only headliner I can see from that area.
Yeah, possibly.
The Cockmaster.
The Shock Master. You think Vader will go in after all this talk that he only has 6 months to live or whatever?
No.
Nah.
You don't think so? No Vader? Shawn Michaels buried him too hard when he told him, when he made him cry?
Yep.
No, I'm still convinced The Rock will go in as your big headliner.
Well, that surprised DDP's going in.
Nope, either am I.
Rick Rude, kind of, a little bit, but not too much.
Rick Rude's not a headliner, though.
No, a dead wrestler.
Yeah,
And then-
when was the last time a dead guy went in as the
If
headliner?
Christian ever gets in, it won't be for another 10, 15 years.
Go!
Yeah, I don't see Christian going in for some reason.
He's not high caliber like Edge was.
Not to mention the big thing against Christian, ton of concussions. Don't want to let him in yet.
Slash went to TNA.
I don't think that's a problem. Ric Flair did. So did
Yeah,
Sting.
but to Ric Flair.
AJ Styles.
What
AJ
about him?
Styles will be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Even if he retired today, he'd still be in the Hall of Fame.
And that would.
I wonder if they legit bought their library. WWE.
You'll see once.
Once they make all the changes to the network.
Is that happening after Mania?
I hope not.
Well, you only have to. You can still keep your normal subscription.
I thought they were changing it.
It's like $5.99, $7.99, $9.99, and then like $11.99.
I thought the $9.99 only got you the 4 major pay-per-views.
No, $9.99 is the normal, same stuff. The $11.99 is the extra content.
Get you all like the indie promotions and shit, right?
Yeah, that's gonna get you the extra stuff.
I don't know if I need the $11.99. Would I
Yeah.
get it? Probably. Would I watch all the extra stuff? Probably not.
The $7.99 was the 4 major
That's
pay-per-views.
what it
The
was.
$5.99 was like no pay-per-views.
It is like just Mania, right?
Yeah, it was just Mania and like a few. You can watch like the original shows or
They-
something.
They just give you like Backlash. You get Backlash and original content. No, how fuck did that be? You get like a C+ pay-per-view and some, and you get like 2
We'll give you a
episodes.
pay-per-view from 1995.
Yeah, you can't watch any of the old shit. You can only watch WCW pay-per-views after '99.
Mhm.
You can watch like the year 2000, then half of 2001, and that's what you get. You can watch it with the New Blood.
I want you to downgrade to that subscription.
Good. And we'll just watch before Billy Kidman got fat.
You only get
Before
half
he
the
fucked
episodes.
his neck. Yeah. You get every other pay-per-view.
Get a quarter of the show.
You get the first 3 matches, then it times out.
He'll give you the whole show, but they're only cut the matches in
You
half.
won't know who wins.
You only
Yeah.
get the backstage segments and after the matches. For the 99¢, you can get the last 3 words of every promo.
Yeah.
Remember when Ryback raped Michael Cole? Raped that guy in the bathroom? That was awesome.
Heidenreich?
Heidenreich raped Michael Cole. That's right. Oh man, I'd love to rape Michael Cole.
So did you see Lana's actually been fighting down in NXT?
No.
Like,
No.
house shows.
Oof. Remember when she wrestled at Mania last year? It was
Oh my lord.
banging.
That's what she's wearing?
Yeah, that's what she's wearing down at NXT
Do you guys
shows.
follow WWE porn on Twitter?
Yes.
Always post naked pictures of Lana on there.
Yeah, and other things.
Yeah. Kelly's always on there. I forgot she was alive.
She's best friends with Maurice.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's a slut.
So, it's
Remember when
about
she
that
used to
time to start
bang
wrapping
Mike
this bad boy
Knox?
up.
Alright, so,
So, things to come.
things to come. Me. I'm coming up with new segments. And we're bringing back old segments. We're going to be more organized. Kinda like
Within the next
a few episodes.
few weeks, we're going to try and improve the podcast itself. We're going to try and get it on iTunes.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, we got to try and get it on SoundCloud. And just give you a better show. I know some of our podcasts in the past 6 months have really been shit.
We kind of lost interest. We got busy and lost interest.
Yeah.
Other things got in the way.
We could tell by our
refocusing.
listens that things haven't been going well. And we could tell by certain listeners haven't been commenting on Facebook like they usually do.
Get a lot of feedback on Twitter.
Tons of feedback on Twitter.
Twitter's our shit. Tweet us at Wrestling Burn.
Even Facebook.
But we're going to start new segments. We're actually going to start doing Facebook posts, video posts,
Facebook Lives.
little segments, and
That's right. We still have to go live on Facebook doing this.
yeah, we haven't done that
Seeing
yet.
if anyone watches. Probably not, but worth a shoot.
One of the big things that I've heard that we need to redo is we used to do a lot of soundboard crap, and I think we're going to start bringing that back.
You love the soundboard. Remember that time I ran the soundboard? Best episode ever.
Everything John Cena.
Everything was John Cena. Best episode ever.
Yeah.
You couldn't even see it.
So we're bringing back new segments and old segments, like
Like the interview with ZZ.
what the
Yes, ZZ's coming back.
that would be part of one of the segments I'm going to be doing. What the fuck are you thinking?
The alligators. Oh man, ZZ. I wonder if that guy's still fat.
Oh, come on. He has to be. He's probably put on more weight.
I hope he shows up in Lucha Underground.
Oh, Imagine that.
Or
Him
TNA.
and Marty the Moth can team up.
Marty the Moth and the Alligator.
The alligator. The alligator clan. But alright, don't forget, like we said, tweet us on Twitter at WrestlingBurn. Always answering you back. We're starting to post a little more on the Facebooks again. That's The Wrestling Burn on Facebook. Don't forget to check out the eBay store.
There's plenty of stuff on the eBay store.
A lot of wrestling, concerts, anything.
Everything. Pretty much
Figures, if
everything.
you need stuff, tweet us and ask us. We might be able to find it.
We find a lot of good shit.
That's right. And always, we're real good prices. A lot of sales going to be coming up soon on our eBay store. Keep checking out. What's the link for the eBay? It's at the.
It's on. If you go through the Facebook page, you can click
Link
Shop
it.
Now. And
Go
it brings you
right, it'll go
to
right
it.
to it. Same with it's on the Twitter too.
What about Spreadshirt?
Yeah, that kind of died.
That's still available.
Yeah, it actually is still available.
Still
I
available.
wonder if
Sold,
we've had any orders.
sold like 4 shirts.
I don't know. I haven't
I
been
bought
on there
2
in a
of
long
them.
time. We could have 100 orders. And I just didn't
And we'll see you next time, guys.